Fans alerted us that they had seen Ned and an employee engaging in public romantic behavior.
Ned Fulmer's fall from grace has left the internet in disbelief since the scandal started, because nobody saw it coming. It turns out that Ned was living a double life, and the other side of him is just so crazy that it's almost unreal. What crazy secret was Ned hiding from the rest of the world? Is he really getting sued by the Try Guys? And why on earth is his wife sticking with him through this mess? Fake it till you make it. Before we get into the nitty-gritty of the Ned Fulmer scandal, we're going to talk about how the Try Guys started and how exactly the scandal came to be. So the Try Guys started creating content for BuzzFeed around 2014, and they stuck at it until 2018 when they made a joint decision to leave BuzzFeed and start their own production company, which they named Second Try LLC. They started the production company in 2018, and since then, their main YouTube channel, The Try Guys, has gotten millions of subscribers, and they've all become successful. There are 4 Try Guys: Keith, Ned, Zach, and Eugene, and they're all equal partners at the production company. Now, let's talk about Ned and get into the details of his messy scandal. Ned is married to Ariel Fulmer, and they have 2 kids together, and their younger child is still a toddler. Fans of the Try Guys will easily recognize Ariel because she often made appearances in their videos. And she even runs a podcast with Ned titled Baby Steps, where they talk about how they raise their kids and keep it together as a family. Ned's entire persona was built around being a family guy, and he would often post family pictures on Instagram and talk about how much he loves his wife and family and how grateful he was for them. In fact, he was known among the Try Guys as the wife guy, and on his Instagram bio, he even has Ariel Fulmer's husband proudly written. So people believed that he was really what he made himself out to be, and everyone fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. People believed that he was really a family guy, and nobody ever thought that he would ever be involved in a full-blown scandal where he would be accused of cheating on his wife, especially with someone who was more or less a friend of the entire family. But here we are. It turns out that Ned wasn't really practicing what he was preaching, because underneath the persona of him being the perfect husband, he'd been cheating on his wife for quite some time. And his side piece is none other than Alexandria Herring, who works as a producer for the Try Guys. Fans of the show will easily recognize her because, in addition to being a producer, she's also made appearances on the show. Alex has been in a committed relationship with Will Thayer for 11 years, and they're even engaged to be married. And that's what makes this whole scandal even worse. Interestingly, we got to know about the scandal not from the Try Guys themselves or even Ned, but from Reddit, and this is how it played out. So it turns out that Ned and Alex had gotten so comfortable with the affair that they were no longer careful about hiding it from the public, and they even engaged in public displays of affection, and this is where they made the mistake. They were spotted by a fan who recognized them, and then the fan went straight to Alex's fiance's Instagram DM to tell him what they saw. The fiance, whose name is Will, then took to Reddit under the username Hamilton390 to expose the affair. He posted screenshots of his conversation with the fan, and even posted a screenshot showing Ned and Alex making out. In the screenshots, the fan said, "Hi, I was just wondering if Alex was in NYC, because if so, there's something you should know, unfortunately." Will replied and said, "Yeah, she was. Why?" The fan then said, "So basically, I went out to Niagara, the club, last night and saw her making out with Ned from the Try Guys. I have videos if needed. She was wearing a red dress, if that helps. They weren't even trying to be private. The entire time they were making out, and he was touching her too, and all that stuff." Will then replied, "Okay, thanks. Just spoke to Ariel for an hour." And the fan said, "Cool, I DM'd her as well. Hope you both have a great night. If I see anything else, I'll let you know." The post immediately went viral because of the shock factor. As we said, Ned is very open about how much he loves his wife, and nobody ever saw this coming. People expressed their shock online and left comments like, "Ned Fulmer cheating on Ariel is the most shocking twist since The Usual Suspects. I don't know what's more shocking this month, the Queen dying or Ned Fulmer cheating on his wife." And the crazy thing is that the one thing I remember Ned Fulmer for is that he would constantly mention or gush about his wife in their videos. So to hear the news is shocking and saddening for the Try Guys, and especially his wife. But Ned getting exposed was just the beginning of this scandal, because things quickly got much worse for him and the Try Guys in general. The cover-up. A few weeks before Ned got exposed and the scandal blew open, fans of the Try Guys noticed something weird about the videos, which is the fact that Ned was getting less and less showtime on the Try Guys, which isn't normal. Even more confusing is the fact that it looked like he'd simply been edited from the videos, rather than not being present when filming was going on. which confused the viewers even more. Now, for those who don't know, the founding members of the Try Guys are Keith, Ned, Zach, and Eugene. And they're all equal, meaning they get equal rights in the company, they have equal votes in decision making, they get more or less the same screen time, and so on. Also, their videos are recorded months in advance. So this means that the videos where they cut out Ned were already shot weeks ago before the scandal. Of course, we didn't know about the scandal at first, so when people noticed that Ned was getting less and less screen time and was being edited out of videos, there were speculations as to what was really going on. Some people believed that Ned was leaving the Try Guys and that he was being edited out before he made a grand announcement. Other people believed that the Try Guys were breaking up, and there were lots of other conspiracy theories flying around as well. But when Ned got exposed for cheating with a Try Guys employee, it all made sense, and people realized that the Try Guys were probably trying to ease him out of the group. The fact that people got to learn about the affair on Reddit was damaging to the Try Guys, because people would have preferred to hear it from them. The fact that they edited Ned out of the videos without addressing it made them look shady, and people started accusing them of trying to cover up the affair and sweeping things under the rug to avoid the scandal. Someone said, just two people cheating, and it's everyone around them knowing, seeing, and saying nothing to cover up for bad humans. You can't work for someone for years and not know they're sleeping around. They knew and made the choice to not tell anyone. And another person commented, y'all piling on Ned, but the boys knew about Ned's cheating from the get-go. They are pretending to be shocked, but they knew and they didn't care until Ned got exposed. The boys are just fronting to save themselves. The Try Guys then released a statement on Twitter saying Ned Fulmer is no longer working with the Try Guys. As a result of a thorough internal review, we do not see a path forward together. We thank you for your support as we navigate this change. So what this means is that the other three members decided that it was in the best interest of the team and the company to kick Ned out of the group. And if that sounds bad enough, well, it gets even worse for Ned from here. There's the door. A few days after the scandal, Keith, Zach, and Eugene posted a video where they addressed the situation head-on because they realized that their Twitter statement wasn't doing enough to put out the fires that the scandal had started. The video quickly went viral and got millions of views in only a couple of days. They started the video by confirming their Twitter statement that Ned was no longer going to be working with the Try Guys or making an appearance on the show.
Ned Fulmer is no longer working with the Try Guys.
Then they addressed the accusations of them trying to bury the issue and cover it up to protect Ned. They denied the claims and they told their side of the story. According to them, they didn't know about the affair until early September when they started getting DMs from fans of the show, telling them that there was something suspicious going on between Alex and Ned because they were spotted out and about looking intimate and engaging in inappropriate behavior for a boss and his employee. So according to their timeline, they only got to know about the affair a month before the general public got to know. They also distanced themselves from Ned after the affair, claiming that they really had no idea of what was going on and that they were just as shocked as everybody else when they found out.
Confirmed the reports and since confirmed that this had been going on for some time, which was obviously very shocking to us, and we just want you to know that we had no idea this was going on.
We refused to sweep things under the rug.
Then they revealed that they had launched an internal investigation against Ned and found him guilty. And this is what led to their decision by the other three partners to kick Ned out of the group permanently.
Now, we can't talk about the details of the review, but suffice to say, we found that Ned had engaged in conduct unbecoming of our team, and we knew that we could not move forward with him. So on Friday, September 16th, the three of us signed written consent of the members of Second Try LLC approving the removal of Ned as a manager and an employee.
They then confirmed that they'd been editing him out of their previous videos, like the viewers noticed, and they also addressed the speculations about there being a cover-up, and they insisted that they'd already been planning to make a statement, but unfortunately, the Reddit post was made before they could make their statement.
We immediately removed Ned from work activities and engaged an HR professional to conduct a thorough review of the facts. We also opted to remove Ned from our releases pending the results of that review. Over a few weeks, that's included removing his section from videos, digitally removing him from others, and choosing not to feature him in our merch throws.
Now, we were always planning on a public statement, and we're working towards that with our team, but in light of rapidly accelerating speculation, we knew we couldn't wait any longer. We were obviously incredibly shocked and deeply hurt by all of this.
Finally, they confirmed that they were speaking to their lawyers about how best to handle the issue. They also revealed that they were going to be cutting Ned out of already recorded videos that they'll be posting in the coming weeks. As we said, they record their videos months in advance, so it goes without saying that they already have a lot of footage with Ned in it that'll have to be edited out. They got a lot of praise for how they handled the situation, with one person saying, "I'm not a Try Guys fan, but I have so much respect for them after watching this video. It's refreshing to see influencers just be honest and straight up about a really bad situation. I'm so sorry this happened to you guys. Excited to see what you produce in the future." So what does Ned have to say about his behavior? And more importantly, what does his wife think about this mess? Happily ever after? Ned released a statement where he said, "Family should have always been my priority, but I lost focus and had a consensual workplace relationship. I'm sorry for the pain that my actions may have caused to the guys and the fans, but most of all to Ariel. The only thing that matters right now is my marriage and my children, and that's where I'm going to focus my attention." And this suggests that he's not going to try to fight the decision made by the other members to kick him off the team. While there were calls from fans for his wife to leave him, she's doing the exact opposite because she also released a statement saying, "Thanks to everyone who has reached out to me. It means a lot. Nothing is more important to me and Ned than our family, and all we request right now is that you respect our privacy for the sake of our kids." This made it clear that she has no intention of leaving Ned or filing for divorce. And her comments were flooded with people asking her to leave and dropping comments like, "Please remember you don't need to stay for the kids. You can forgive him while apart. Leave him, Queen," and "Don't do it, Queen. Leave him. Co-parenting is fine, but you gotta put yourself first sometimes." But Ariel has no plans of leaving, and she's obviously gonna try to work things out with Ned. Anyways, if you loved this video, then here's another one that you're gonna love just as much.